Once upon a time, in a peaceful kingdom called Eldoria, there lived a wise and powerful king named King Aaron. He was known across the land for his grand palace, strong army, and fair laws. His court was always full of ministers, guards, scholars, and nobles. Among them, the most trusted was his chief advisor, Sir Valen, a man known for his sharp mind and calm voice. Every morning, King Aaron sat on his golden throne in the grand hall. Tall pillars touched the ceiling, sunlight entered through colored glass windows, and the sound of silence felt heavy. People believed the king had everything: wealth, power, respect. But very few knew that deep inside, King Aaron felt something was missing. He ruled well, yet he wondered, do my people truly feel my care, or do they only fear my crown? One day, during a royal meeting, Sir Valen spoke carefully. "My king," he said, "your kingdom is strong, but strength alone does not hold hearts. Sometimes, a ruler must see his people not from the throne, but from the streets." The king looked at him with curiosity. "What do you suggest, Valen?" "Go among them," the advisor replied, "not as a king, but as a common man." The hall went silent. The guards exchanged nervous looks. A king walking among common people without protection was unthinkable. But King Aaron smiled slightly. "That is exactly what I will do," he said. The next morning, before sunrise, King Aaron wore simple clothes. No crown, no royal robe, just a plain cloak. Only Sir Valen knew the truth. The king walked out of the palace gates alone. The streets of Eldoria were waking up. Shopkeepers opened their stalls. Children ran barefoot. Farmers carried heavy loads. For the first time, King Aaron truly saw his people. He noticed tired faces, quiet struggles, hidden pain. As he walked further, he came across a small boy sitting by the roadside. The boy looked weak, holding an empty bowl. His clothes were torn, and his eyes showed hunger beyond his years. The king stopped. "Good morning," King Aaron said gently. The boy looked up, surprised. "Good morning, sir." "Why are you sitting here alone?" the king asked. The boy hesitated, then answered softly, "My name is Leor. My mother is sick. She has not eaten for 2 days. I came here hoping someone would help." The king felt a tight pain in his chest. "How old are you, Leor?" 10, sir." King Aaron looked around. People passed by, busy with their lives. Some noticed the boy, but no one stopped. Without saying another word, the king reached into a small pouch and took out the little money he carried, barely enough for a meal. He placed it in the boy's hand. "Buy food for your mother," he said. Leor's eyes widened. "Sir, this is too much." The king smiled. "Kindness is never too much." Then he did something unexpected. He placed his hand on the boy's shoulder and said, "You matter. Never forget that." The boy's eyes filled with tears. "Thank you," he whispered. King Aaron walked away, not knowing that this small moment would change many lives, including his own. Days passed. Back in the palace, King Aaron could not stop thinking about Leor. The boy's face stayed in his heart. Meanwhile, something incredible was happening in the city. Leor returned home with food. His mother ate, regained strength slowly, and survived. The boy told her about the stranger. "He spoke to me like I mattered," Leor said. The story spread. A shopkeeper overheard it and later gave free bread to a hungry woman. A guard helped an old man cross the road. A teacher allowed a poor child to study without payment. No one knew why kindness suddenly felt important again, but it was spreading like fire. 1 week later, during a royal court session, Sir Valen noticed something unusual. "My king," he said, "the people are changing. Crime is less. Smiles are more. They speak of kindness." King Aaron said nothing, but his eyes softened. Just then, a guard entered and bowed. "Your Majesty, there's a boy outside who wishes to speak with you." "A boy?" the king asked. "Yes, sir. His name is Leor." The king's heart skipped a beat. "Bring him in." Leor entered the grand hall, shaking with fear. The golden throne, the guards, the ministers, it was overwhelming. He bowed deeply. King Aaron stood up. "Do you recognize me?" The king, whenever someone asked King Aaron the secret of his successful rule, he would say, "I did not change the kingdom with power. I changed it with one small act of kindness. Final message. Sometimes you don't need money, fame, or authority to change a life. Sometimes all it takes is one moment, one word, one small act of kindness, and that can change everything. Red Heart.